Hello everyone, my name's FlareBlitzed and welcome to Yuki's palpitating, passionate, phenomenal and quite frankly, proficient quest for a hot girlfriend. What a long title of a game that is. This is a romance visual novel and there'll be a link down in the description below where you'll be able to find this game for yourselves to play. So we've got here, Camilla Academy. So first things first, everything that we do in a visual novel revolves around saving. And there's a little bunny over there on the bottom right, which is really cute. A private school for girls located in Tokyo, Japan. It offers education for elementary school through junior college, but middle school and high school have dormitories to house students who do not live close by. Wait, please excuse me, that's the wrong brochure. Where is it? Never mind. All that matters is that Camilla Academy is a private all-girls school, made up of the most prestigious and elite, obviously, and hot. Stop drawling! Get your mind out of the gutter, Yuki! And, sorry about that. My point is, your point is, I, Yuki last name, I was supposed to fill in that name, am here at Camilla Academy with the singular goal of finding a hot girlfriend. My god, why is it in brackets? All girlfriends are hot in a way. And my journey starts right now. And as soon as I find my way out of this forest, seriously, why is there such a dense forest here in the first place? You'd think that they'd invest in Camilla's instead of trees given the name of their school. Oh, don't worry, cutie, we have those too. Huh? Hi. 3 people. Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk past you again? Okay, Spicer. Hey cutie, do you have a name? Or should I call you mine? Okay, that's real cheesy right there. What on earth is going on? Stupefied by my beauty, aren't we? Don't worry your pretty little head, darling. For I, the great and wonderful and absolutely gorgeous Spicer surname, will be the one to guide you out of this horrendous maze. She is stupefied. I'm so sorry about my freak out. Oh, don't worry about it, sweetie. It's absolutely adorable. What is that old girl doing flirting with me? You still yet to tell me your name, kitten. Oh, right. I'm Yuki last name. Everyone here has the same surname, which is... Wait a minute. Last name, surname... They could all have different ones. Nice to meet you, Spicer. Oh, honey, I assure you that the pleasure is very much mine. Are you new here, Yuki? Yes! I've always wanted to attend Camilla Academy, so this is pretty much a dream come true for me. Oh? Yes, I've heard so much praise regarding the school, especially about the students. Yes, about the students. What would I do to get a hot girlfriend who'd go on a boba dates with me? I don't even know how to say all of that. I actually came to this school for the education opportunities and to meet people from all walks of life. Some of that is just gibberish. Please forget everything you just heard. Aren't you just adorable? If you want a girlfriend that badly, what about me? What? I'm asking for your hand in becoming my partner. So how about it? This is all going too fast for me. Yeah, let's just take things slower here. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to decline. This is all going too fast for me. Oh, is that so? A true shame indeed. Well, no matter, kitten. The two of us walk in awkward silence for a while. And... it seems that we've reached our destination. Right. Farewell, kitten. I hope to see you around campus. She's gone, yep. She was kind of hot, too. Oh, well. I'm sure I'll be able to find it up. And there's a banana peel. But before Yuki could complete her sentence, she tripped over a conveniently placed banana peel, falling strategically on her head, induced in a coma. How does that happen? How does this sort of thing happen? How do you slip into a coma from slipping over a banana? I'm sure there's been worse things out there. Before slipping into darkness, Yuki ponders over what could have been if she had instead said yes to Spicer's request. Banana. Banana end! For goodness sakes, a banana end. That could be taken other ways. Yes! Yes, definitely. Wonderful. I have a girlfriend now, and she's really hot too. Well, I love to cut our time together short, but it seems that we've reached our destination. Right. Before we part here, the Beautification council room. Come find me after school, sweetie, and we can continue from where we left off. Literally. Yes, for sure. I'll be there, definitely. I will definitely be there. You really are just the cutest thing. Just ask for a present when you arrive, and I'll be right there. Farewell, kitten. So you're the president of that Beautification club. She gone. She gone out of here. Knock, knock. Come in. Hello there. How may I help you? A fluffy girl. Is this the Beautification council room? Have you got a request? Come in. Actually, oh, she's dragging me in. Oh God, her hands are soft. Okay. What's your name, dearie? Yuki last name. Lovely to meet you, Yuki. I'm Chinatsu family name. So different names for a surname. Here, have a seat. So we have last name, surname, family name. What's gonna be next? Relative name. Here, have a seat. Oh, thank you. Where is Spicer? What do I do? Oh, is she making tea? Smells yummy. So, Yuki, what brings you here? I'm actually here to meet the president. Did someone call for me? There she is again, with that opening scene. Hey, kid, I told you I'd be right here there with a call. Spicer? That was kind of really hot. Hello, Spicer. Here, dearie, have a cookie. Tea's on the table. Feel free to help yourself. Thank you. Oh, that is just one of the cutest things I've ever seen. Really cute. This is really good. Yummy, huh, Natsu? Makes the best cookies. Oh, you flatter me, but it's true. I never got tired of your baking. Oh, you and your silver turn. Oh, that's right. Kitten, we should totally have a cup of tea before we go. Not only does Natsu bake the best cookies, she also brews the most delicious tea. So she's a combination of Natsuki and Yuri from DDLC, if you've ever played that game. Right, yes, of course. This is a wonderful idea. Were they flirting? But there's no way for Chinatsu to know that Spicer and I are. Sorry I'm late. Hi. Got caught up in a feud with a cooking club. They just kept insisting for an increase in their club budget. Who am I? The student council? They really ought to use their brains once in a while instead of... Yuki, is that you? Think, brain. Don't make this any more awkward than it already is. Haruka? They've met each other once before. I go by Haruka now. Oh, yes, right. Oh, Yuki, do you know Haruka? Haruka? Sort of. Haruka and I used to attend kindergarten together. Kindergarten? That was an awfully long time ago. I'm surprised you still remember her. Well, Haruka and I were really, really close. I still remember when we had to put on a performance and Haruka was so nervous she... Don't continue that sentence. Yuki! I'm sorry, Haruka, but you were just so cute back then. Your squishy cheeks. My point is, yes, we know each other. Oh gosh, Haruka's blushing really hard somehow. It's really cute. I want to pinch her cheeks. Girls, I'm really sorry to interrupt your reunion, but the tea's getting cold. So, kitten, tell me more about this performance of yours and Haruka's. Spicer. Oh, just kidding. Pinching her cheek. Yeah, pinch her cheeks, I imagine. My cheeks. So, Yuka, long time no see. Yeah, it's really been a while, hasn't it? That looks really painful. So you're first year, dearie? Yep. What made you apply to Camilla Academy? Brain suddenly in the dump again. Oh, for the hot girls. Wait, I mean, she's just adorable. Oh, she just put her arm around me. Okay, breathe normally. Spicer, stop it. You're making Yuki uncomfortable. Oh no, it's completely fine. I'm just a little unaccustomed to it, considering we just got together today. Also, I am but a useless one of those. Aw, kid, I'll make sure you get used to it soon. Blah, 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 blah. Did you kiss my dick? What do you mean together? Together, Haruka. This doesn't fit the real-life scenario of what it is. You don't just meet someone and... Anyways, let's move on. This is a fictional scenario, so who cares? But what? When did that happen? Oh, Chinatsu's pouting. Oh, it's kind of cute. Wait, don't tell me. Could she be after Spicer? Oh, this is going to get awkward. Just this morning, Yuki here was going on about how she wants a girlfriend who would take her out on a boba date. She was simply too cute to resist. Plus, I think we can all agree that I'm quality girlfriend material. Yeah, about that. You really are. No fair. Oh no, it's not fair that you get to go at Yuka just because you got to meet her earlier than me. What do I do when she confesses to Spicer? I'm horrible with confrontation. She threatens to murder. Why would that be a thing? I want to date Yuki too. Before drowning my big goldfish, you then. Huh? Me? You want to date me? Yes, I do. Who wouldn't want to date a cute cupcake like you? Cupcake? Me too. Huh? I would like to date Yuki too. So haven't just got one potential, not two, but three. Anime logic, no, game logic. And, hey, you guys can't just come in and talk about staying my girlfriend, especially when she's right in front of me. Oh, Spicer's arms are so warm. So we can talk about it when you're not around? No! Why don't we let Yuki choose? Choose what? Who to go out with? Well, Yuki, I can make you as many cakes as you'd like for the rest of your life. Cakes! Hey, no bribing. I could get used to this. Tough talk for one who used Yuki's desperation for her own benefit. That's not what happened at all. That definitely was. I was simply in the right place at the right time, wasn't I, Yuki? Yeah, sure. What? What's this? It feels really soft. Yuki, I've been told I give really warm hugs. Soft and smells like sunshine. Again, but such a relaxing scent. You're not the only person to give hugs around here, Chinatsu. But why is everyone hugging me? We've all just met. Well, two of us have already met, but for goodness sakes, the four of us technically as a group have just met. And well, they're all eyed in on Yuki. For whatever reason, I do not know. Not a complaint. Haruka really does smell kind of nice. Kind of like flowers. A spineless Spicer. What a rare sight to behold. Usually be impossible to shut her up. This hug feels really nice. That's it. We're going to let Yuki decide on her own. Decide what exactly? Who to date? I'm so sorry, Kato, but from this point on, we are no longer good friends. What's going on? Here's what I propose. We each get a day to court Yuki however we want. By the end of a week, Yuki will have to choose between the three of us whom she'd like to date officially. Sounds good to me. I see no problem with that. Then it's been decided. Let's call it. Why? How do you even say that in real life? Like Yuki's palpitating, passionate, phenomenal, and quite frankly proficient questway, open bracket, hot, close bracket girlfriend. Otherwise known as 4P. No. 4P sounds like an acronym for something else. I like the alliteration. I think it's cute. And Yuki? Yeah. And this is the story of how I managed to get a blank girlfriend within the first hour of my high school life, have her break up with me, and have 3 hot girls ask me for consecutive dates all in a day. As well as the beginning of my single goal of finding a hot girlfriend. A truly chaotic mess really, but not an unwelcome one if I'm being completely honest. Let's see. Okay, so we've got... Okay, so the game decides it for us. So what I'm thinking of here is there's going to be a Spicer ending, then there's going to be a Chinatsu ending, then a Haruka ending, but then there's going to be a harem ending with all 4 of them. Well, not that she really called it a day, it's more of just a meeting to get to know each other better, but I mean, if she wants it to be a day, I most definitely wouldn't mind. Ah, whoa there, kitten. Oh, great. Looks like you fell for me. Once again. Goodness sakes. You are such a charmer, Spicer. What's happening? You want to be careful around campus, kitten. Plot convenient banana peels are known to make their own merry way around the school, especially when a certain person does not accept a invitation in the first place of being someone's girlfriend. Although it did allow me to hold your adorable self in my arms, so I'm not exactly complaining here. Okay, yep, this is what heaven feels like. Well, down you go, kitten. As much as I'd love you have you in my arms for the rest of eternity, it would be inconvenient for both my arms to be out of service for a day today. Oh, right, of course. Wait, did you just say date? Of course, kitten. Or did you perhaps not consider our outing today to be a date? Oh, no, that's not what I meant at all. I just wasn't sure if you considered it a date, that's all. I'm glad to hear on the same wavelength, kitten. Well then, shall we begin our date? Kitty? Yes! Bulba. So I take you like Bulba? Yes, for sure. There's another little cute portrait on the bottom left. I enjoy sweet things in general, but the chewiness of the Bulba just really speaks to me on another level. Oh, you really are the cutest. I'll make sure you get to enjoy all the sweets you'd ever want in life. Of course, there's sweetness pales in comparison when you're around. Obviously. Seriously, what is such an attractive girl doing with me? I am unworthy. Yuki, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, not in your own eyes, but the others of you, and then of you of them, but not each other. Like ourselves, I mean. But this is really nice, just strolling around with a mole with a friend while drinking Bulba. There's something truly relaxing about spending the afternoon this way. Spice is sparkling as usual. Wait, no, I think that's just the light reflecting off her earrings. You think so? Come to think of it, I'm kind of curious about her earrings. Something wrong, kitten? No, it's just that I've been meaning to ask you something. Go ahead. Why stars? Why? Oh, do you mean like jewelry? Are you a jewelry woman, kitten? Not really, I mean, I think they're really shiny and pretty. Wait, what's that a reference to? I'm just messing with you. I don't know what that reference was as well, by the way. But if you want to know the truth behind my earrings, you gotta listen to my sappy protagonist backstory first. So all 4 of these characters are protagonists in their own ways. Wait a minute, we didn't learn Haruka's last name. Sappy? Just messing with you again. Well, my earrings mean a lot to me. Of course, I named after one of the brightest stars in the sky, obviously. That smug right there. It's not like a very obvious smug, but there's a subtle one in there. My mother really enjoyed astronomy, and I took after her in that aspect. Her dream was to go to the moon, and then realized it was made out of cheese. Not sure how realistic of a dream that was. It's totally realistic. Improbable, but not impossible. But that's just how she was. A dreamer. Dreams without goals are just dreams. Look, this symbolizes my mother and this one me. And the moon? Yep, just a way to remember her by, I suppose. Is your mother? I'm sorry. Why do people always apologize? Well, this isn't the appropriate atmosphere for a date. Let's go play some games, kitten. There's an arcade right down the corner. Yeah. Spicer, she doesn't seem to like somber moods. I feel bad for bringing up such a topic, but she seems so wistful in that moment. It made her seem much more real in contrast to her usual flamboyant character. Somehow this makes me want to know her true self better. Of course. Oh my gosh, that duck wearing a bunny onesie. That sure is. Oh god, that is actually quite cute. I believe so. Spicer, look at these tiny arms and feet. Oh, and that shiny beak. No, those fluffy ears with the hint of pink Spicer. I think I may actually die from how cute he is. Oh, don't go dying on me now, kitten. Do you want it? Do I want what? The duck plushie. You're pretty glued to the glass window. Though I do admit it makes my heart flutter seeing your adorable self obsess over it. Oh, the ducky? Of course I want it, but claw machines are known to be a waste of money. That's alright though. I'm sure I can find it somewhere else. I doubt it'll be that relevant. Allow me to get it for you. Huh? Where is Spicer going? Oh no, is she exchanging cash for tokens? Spicer came back, claw machines are rigged. I'm sorry. There we go, kitten. 5 tokens should be more than enough. Just 5? Spicer is completely fine. Claw machines are mostly rigged anyway. Plus, even if they weren't, I doubt you'd be able to get it in 5 tries. Just you watch. Although after a certain amount of failed attempts, employees do take pity on you and give you a hand. One time I spent nearly an hour trying to get a bunny and it got so heated everyone in the arcade ended up crowding around me and cheering me on. And I still did manage to get the bunny. In the end, the employees felt so bad for me, they gave me the bunny as well as another corgi plush. They're besties now and sit together on my bed. But my point is, claw machines are not a worthy investment, and while I really appreciate the sentiment, got it. I don't think you should. Here you go, kitten. What? How did you? And it only took me 3 tokens. Guess I could try and get another one with the rest. Shouldn't be too difficult now that I'm all warmed up. She's actually doing it. She got it in 1 try. How? Oh, she's going again. And there's 3. She got another one. What is going on? Hey Yuki, I got 2 more for duck plushies. I'm not really sure what to do with them though. I guess I could keep one. That way we'd have matching plushies. I suppose the 3rd one could go in the council room as decoration. Yes! That's a good idea. How? How'd you do that? Teach me your ways, master. They don't call me the Queen of Claw Machines for nothing. No one's called you that. Completely understandable based on what she just did with just 5 tokens. Do you like the plushie? Huh? Oh yes, he's so fluffy. What should I name him, Spicer? Name? Yeah, every plushie needs a name. Don't tell me. You don't name your plushies. Well, I don't really have plushies to name. This duck's probably my first, actually. No way. That just won't do. Listen up. My duck will be called, Albert. Albert? It just felt right, you know. That's how I name all my plushies. The names just come naturally to me. Is that so? But I'll name my duck Snow. Is there any meaning behind it? Well, it kind of resembles you, doesn't it? You saying I'm cold? You saying I'm easy to melt? I named it after you, kitten. Why? So I'll never forget the moment a pink-haired cutie taught me that all plushies have to be named. This way all my future plushies will have a name, courtesy of you, kitten. Ah! I'm so glad. As for the 3rd, let's leave that honor to Natsu or Haruka. We spend the rest of the afternoon strolling around the mall, sipping our drinks and enjoying each other's company. Time flew by, and before I knew it, the day was soon coming to an end. Thanks for today, Spicer. I had lots and lots and lots of fun. And thanks for winning me Albert too. Quack. Well, I should get going. Hey Yuki, I had a lot of fun today too. Just in case you don't choose me at the end of the week, I'd still like to continue hanging out with you like this. As friends, that is. Oh, before you go, I have one last thing for you. Damn, that's a bit intimate, but you know, that's fine. This is a game after all. Anything that happens in a game does not affect you in real life. Perhaps temporarily it might, but for the long term, whatever you do in a fantasy should not affect your decision making within the real world. Because you play GTA 5 and you end up blowing stuff up doesn't mean you should do that in real life. Well, toodles! That also means goodbye. Did you just kiss me? Okay, deep breaths, Yuki. Deep breaths. Alright, I'm calm. Just in case I didn't choose her, huh? Yeah, now's not the time to be thinking of stuff like this. I've still got 2 more days left and I'm going to enjoy myself to the fullest before a major decision. Well, Albert, let's head home so you can meet your new friends. Ah, it is the one and only time for date number 2. Chinatsu told me to meet her at the Beautification council room, so here I am. Yuki, is that you? That sure is. Excuse me. She kind of reminds me of Melanie from Pokemon, you know, very what's an appropriate word to call this without saying that someone is above average? Actually, yeah, above average weight, but still very nice. So, what are we doing today, Chinatsu? You know, some fat men are there. Anyways, let's move on. I'm getting off track, and I feel like I might be offending some people, which is not the intention, by the way. What are we doing today, Chinatsu? I was thinking we could bake a cake together. The most important thing is the person's personality, not their exterior. Their interior over their exterior. Whatever's on the exterior is just a bonus, by the way. I was thinking we could bake a cake together. Cake? Cake! Do you like strawberries? I love them! Wonderful. Just put this apron on and we can begin. Yeah, Chinatsu and that's really cute. I like how many different arts that the artists have done for Yuki in the situation that she's in. Like, yes, it's like the other day there was... I've actually forgotten now. There was one where she had a drink in her mouth, and then another one where she had something else in her mouth. With the help of her guidance, we managed to get the batter done and in the oven in no time. And let's take a short break while the cakes bake. We can work on the icing when they're cooling. Exactly. Sure, take a seat on the couch. I'll make some tea for us. And let me bet, there's 2 sofas here, but we can occupy 1 sofa. Oh, the couch is soft. Here you go, dearie. Thanks. So how was your date with Spicy yesterday? Oh my, alright? Yeah, just choked on the tea from the conversation. How embarrassing. Careful now, the tea is still hot. I will. But not as hot as you, Chinatsu. Although I choked from the unexpected question instead, exactly, but I'm not going to say that. It was great. We got boba and went to an arcade. Oh, speaking of which, did Spicy bring a ducky plushie today? Now that you mention it, here it is. Did she win this from a claw machine? Yeah, she's really good at them. Ah yes, the queen of claw machines. I wonder how she does that with so much ease. I know, right? She's a complete natural at it. Anyway, let's name him. Him? The plushie. This one's for the room. We were thinking of using him as decoration. Or he could just be our fluffy friend. A fluffy friend? I love it! What about... lemon? Cute! But why lemon? Well, it's the tea we drink most often here. I see, but why does this duck have rabbit ears? The bigger question is, why not have this duck with rabbit ears? Why not? It's called a onesie. Oh, he's wearing a bunny onesie. Don't you think that makes it 1,000 times cuter? I think rabbit ears would make you 1,000 times cuter, although you're already pretty cute as it is. A direct attack on my heart. That reminds me. Huh? Where is she going? Is that a box? Not just any box. It's our time capsule. Well, it's supposed to be, but Spicer just can't stop herself from opening it every month or so. That's not what a time capsule is supposed to be. You're supposed to open it up in many decades to come, so that you can reminisce on those times in which were within those time capsules. Capsule. Take a look. Are you sure I can open it? It seems pretty important. Well, the property value has greatly decreased thanks to a certain redhead, so feel free to go through it. Spicer, well then, please excuse me. Are those bunny ears? Mm-hmm. Oh, she took them out. What's she gonna... There we go. And obviously, she put them on me. I was right, you do look adorable in them. It goes really well with your hair and petite frame. Oh, Chinatsu. Why do you guys have a pair of bunny ears in a box? This is not a time capsule. You just want to see me with bunny ears. Something tells me Spice had a part to play in this. Oh, this was the first thing Spice had bought with our budget after becoming president. She thought it'd be funny, but student council was not happy when they found out, but it was pretty entertaining nonetheless. I knew it. Yuki, say cheese, huh? And obviously. Chinatsu, did you just take a picture of me? Yep, we can add this to our collection. Collection? We've got a photo set here. Ah, and Haruka does not like the idea of having bunny ears on her. And okay, so Spicer thinks she's a cat because she's going by that meow kind of pose. Whereas Chinatsu is just taking it all in. It's just the three of us wearing the rabbit ears. Spicer claims that every member of the Beautification Council has to take part in the so-called tradition. And this year you'll be a part of this. Spicer is really enjoying herself. And Haruka looks so embarrassed. John looks so huggable. Wait, what'd she say? A part of this? The Beautification Council. I don't think we've ever discussed the topic of me joining. No, she looks so dejected. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. It's just that I was so excited about getting a new member and baking cakes with you. Oh no, I feel really bad. But we never discussed the topic of me not joining either. Does that mean you'll be joining us? Sure. Wonderful, I'm so happy. Oh, that's the oven. I think the cakes are ready. But they still need to cool off before icing. You can't just put icing on a already baked cake. You need it to cool down. Otherwise the icing would just run off. Why do I feel like I just got tricked? Well, whatever. It's not exactly a bad thing to be in the council. With 3 girls, yeah, obviously. Yuki, get in here, please. This is such a funny game, but I really like it. I like the charisma that happens. Yes, right away. Take that. Ah! Icing on your cheek is a good look for you, dearie. Ah! Weren't we in the middle of preparing icing for the cakes? How do we end up getting an icing fight? Chinatsu has icing all over her braids, courtesy of me, and she's very obviously not a fan of that look. Yeah, how'd you like that? My, if you were curious about how my lips feel, you could have just asked. I'm not against a kiss, you know. Ah! Great. Just another fantastic scenario. And that looks pretty sus as well if you think about it the wrong way, so I better hope not you do. Not think about that the wrong way. I hope you don't think about that the wrong way. Oh, I'm so sorry. Those were her lips. I just got icing over her lips. It's alright, dearie. God, she's licking it off. Very intimate as well. I wish I was the one doing the licking. Well, there's nothing stopping you. What am I thinking? Yuki, are you alright? Your face is scarlet. No, I'm fine, totally fine. Gee, your face is so hot, it's gonna melt the icing right off. That'd be a waste, wouldn't it? And sweets. Did she just swipe the icing off my face with her finger and eat it? I'm pretty sure I've died and gone to heaven. Well, enough playing around, let's get to icing the cakes. Thanks. That was so good. But of course, they were made with love after all. Love from me to you. Oh my god, breathe, Yuki, breathe. You're so cute when flustered. Yuki? I hope you enjoy your high school life. Absolutely. Absolutely enjoy your high school life. I'm not sure if you're aware, but I'm a 3rd year. I'll be graduating before you know it. So understand if you don't choose me. There's a thing called phone numbers and phones and exchanging phone numbers and keeping in contact after graduation. You know, that kind of jazz. There's also a thing called the internet as well, where you've got stuff like FaceTube or Ubook or Twitter. However, as your senior, I can still provide valuable advice. If you're ever in trouble, just drop me a message. High school really flies by. It's over before you know it. I'm grateful I got to meet Spicer and Haruka before my time was up. What do you mean you still got your whole life ahead of you? And now you too. Thanks for showing up, Yuki. She fell asleep. Chinatsu? Yes? You probably won't hear this, but I'm glad I got to meet you too. And I think I understand why you were so adamant about me joining the Beautification Council now. Thank you. And now Haruka's date. Is Yuki last name in class? Haruka, what are you doing here? Isn't it lunchtime now? I was wondering if you'd like to join me for lunch. But if you aren't free then... Oh, no, it's completely fine. Let's go. Glad to hear that. This is the more appropriate, modest, grown-up style person. So I couldn't help but notice the out-of-bounds sign hanging right outside the door. Are you sure we're allowed to be here? I've got a copy of the key to the roof. Is that allowed? We bought it from student council once for an event. Spicer made a replica before returning it. Don't go around telling people now. I won't. I doubt we'll only get away with detention if we were to be caught. Sit. Oh, right. Did you bring any food? Please excuse me while I run to the cafeteria real quick. Wait, don't get up. I can't expect that. I mean, I sprung this upon you without prior notice. Exactly. I'm the one at fault here. I brought some food for us to share. Oh, well then, thank you for the food. She's so cute with you blushed on her cheeks. Here, help yourself. Are those... rice cakes! I'm not going to try and pronounce the first word, but rice cakes! I used to love them. Still do, actually. Yeah, I remember. You used to stuff your face with them in kindergarten. But that's because they were so yummy. Your grandma makes the best rice cakes. Did she make these too? Oh, I made these myself, but my grandma did teach me how to make them. So the taste shouldn't be too different from what you remember. Haruka, these are so good. Drolly. The chewiness of the rice cake, the subtle sweetness of the honey. So that's what their name is. It's the type of honey. Well, I missed these. I'm glad you enjoy them. The two of us eat in silence for a while, enjoying the slight breeze and warmth from the sunshine. You know, the one thing that makes a hot day just a little bit better is that little bit of cool breeze. Not a gust, not a gale, not a hurricane, or a typhoon, or a storm. Just a gentle breeze on a hot summer's day. That is such a nice feeling. And also as well, drinking cold water in the middle of a hot day as well. And not just any cold water, but ice cold water. How was your life? After kindergarten, I mean. We never got to keep in touch after you moved away. I'm sorry about that. It's okay, at least we got to meet again in high school. It was pretty calamitous, to say the least. I don't exactly like talking about it, but things are going much better these days. Well, I'm glad you're doing better now. Much better now. Yeah, the middle part of education is always the most treacherous. Like, for me, primary school was okay, secondary school was quite difficult, but then after that, it was starting to go back up. And I know we haven't known each other, or the new version of each other, for very long, but if you're ever in trouble, please feel free to come to me. I doubt I'll be able to do anything useful, but I can provide a listening ear, or plushies to cuddle. I think you're pretty amazing yourself. Thanks for offering. You really haven't changed. I haven't? No. Remember how I used to be really afraid of insects? Well, guess what? Now I have a phobia of them. No, I'm just kidding. We were having a walk at a nearby park, and all the other kids were fooling around catching butterflies or playing tag. But I cowered in the corner because I'm afraid of butterflies. Butterflies, can you believe that? And then moths as well. But they're always attracted to the light, so I couldn't put on a light during the summer months so I could see in my room. But of course it's so hot so that I don't have the light on in the first place. I guess you noticed or something, because you came over and decided to talk to me. Remember what you did when you discovered I was afraid of butterflies? No, what did I do? You gave me a rock. Although you called it a magical stone and told me that it would keep all the evil buggies away from me. I did what? Are you embarrassed? Who would be after hearing that? Magical stone? Please help me. But that's just like you, isn't it? Knowing just what to say to make others feel better. Or maybe it's just me. Either way, your presence put me at ease. Aw, that's really sweet of you. I'm glad I got to meet you again. Me too, Haruka. Moi too. Hey, would you like to come to the park with me after school? The one we used to play at as kids? Oh, that park. I'd love to. Great. I'll pick you up after class. See you then. Hell yeah, the two of us finish our lunch and head back to class. That afternoon, Haruka indeed found me after lessons and brought me to our childhood playground. I like the simplisticness of the background. You know, it provides a certain mood to the player when the colour brings about, because this gives us like a sunset feeling with the orange redness ish. It's more orange than red, but you can still see a bit of red within it, and also yellow. Did you know yellow and red make orange? And what looks like an endless supply of rocks at my disposal. Yeah, this one looks good. Haruka! Yeah? Here, this is the Magical Stone 2.0. Look, that silly thing kindergarten can only ward off insects. This one will keep all the negative things in life away from you. Please just take it all, Haruka, and I will cry. Thank you, Yuki. I'm sure that combined with the powers of the original Magic Stone, I'll be much happier going forward. Very funny. Wait, the original... You kept it? Why wouldn't I? It kept the scaly bugs away from me, didn't it? Doesn't it? Oh, that's smart. She's totally messing with me. But I don't think she was lying about keeping the rock. Hey, do you mind if we take a seat? I've got something to tell you. Sure. Are you confused? Is moi confused? Confused? By the name, I mean. I was wondering if you're confused by why I go by Haruka now, instead of, you know, Haru, my previous name, the one you knew me by. I'm a girl. I don't usually have to tell people this, since I can just tell at first glance nowadays. But the only me you know is the me from our childhood, and we didn't exactly get to keep in touch after I moved away. I guess I just felt like I owed you an explanation, since, you know. Don't, huh? Please don't feel like you owe me an explanation. Haruka is Haruka. I'll love you no matter what. Well, I mean, not love in that way, but, Aww. Goodness sakes, you walked right into that one. Thank you, Yuki. Oh my gosh, my face is on fire. What just happened? Thank you, too. For the kiss? No, I mean, like, I wanted to thank you for... Are you making fun of me again? You're too easy, Yuki. Oh, she's cute when she does that, too. I wanted to thank you for telling me everything. It probably took you a lot of courage to do that, and I'm just really thankful that you trust me enough to tell me all this. And that again? Thank you, really. Could I buy you a drink or an otter pop if you still like that? I do! Great, then let's go. Yuki, I have a tiny request. What is it? Would you please let me pinch your cheeks? Is that really possible? Great, the day has come. We should probably save beforehand before making the ultimate decision. The day in which my fate will be sealed. I'm making this a bigger deal than it has to be, aren't I? What do I do? Well, I guess there's no avoiding it. I just gotta do it. Or maybe there's an ending where we don't have a harem. It's just no girlfriend. Oh god, I can't do it. How am I supposed to do this without hurting anyone's feelings? Well, whatever decision you make in life, there will always be drawbacks. But the greater the reward is, the greater the outcome, but also the higher the stakes are. Well, there is one thing I could do, I suppose. Although I'm not sure how the three will react to this suggestion. Ah, so it is an all three. Aren't you going to head in? What? Haruka, come on, let's head in. I can tell that Haruka's nervous. Well, there's no avoiding this. I just gotta do it. Oh, Spicer Chinatsu are already here. Would you like some tea, dearie? Yes, please. Of course one would like some tea in this scenario. Here you go. Have some cookies too. Thank you. Ahem. Let's just cut to the chase. Yuki, over the past week you spent a day with each one of us, with the end goal of choosing a girlfriend. Well, there's no use avoiding the question, so let's get it over and done with. Yuki, which one of us will you choose? In the end, a choice has to be made. Spicer, Chinatsu, and Haruka. The one for me will be... I'm guessing that the other ending is locked out unless we select one of these. Although, could there be a potential fourth option if, let's say, is there an option above Spicer or below Haruka or to the side anywheres? It could be a thing where we have to go through these in, well, not in an order, but just choose all of these at first, and then the suggestion will come onto the plate. There wasn't any other multiple choice scenarios, because I save on each and every one of them. What if it is a time-based thing? Like, you wait for enough time and then the time runs out and then something happens. I'm not too sure. I don't know, there's just something to Chinatsu's personality that really strikes at me. Chinatsu. Really? I'm so glad. Congrats, Natsu. Congratulations. I'll bake you as many cakes as you'd like from this point onwards, my love. Yes? A year has passed since then. Chinatsu has already graduated and we are now in a long-distance relationship. College sounds tiring, and as much as I would like to see her, she's simply too far away for frequent visits. The Beautification Council is left with just Spicer, Haruka and I. The three of us are happy, but I just can't help but feel like something's missing. I wonder what it is. The cakes. Chinatsu ends. Obviously, that is gonna be the case, right? Let's go from left to right. Spicer. Oh? Kid, I'm so glad you chose me. Congratulations, Spicer. Congratulations. Now let's go forth on our next board date while adding to our ever-growing family of plushies. Great. Years passed since then. Chinatsu has already graduated. Beautification is left with just the three of us. Spicer and I are still happily together, and Haruka has become the resident snack provider in place of Chinatsu. The three of us happy, but I just feel like something's missing. I wonder what it is. What is the missing element? What is the missing element? Haruka! Thank you. Congrats, Haruka. Congratulations. I promise to bring you happiness. These are all the same endings. All of the same endings. Haruka has become... Yep. Two of us still happy together. Feel like something's missing. Haruka ends. What is missing from all of this? Okay, the end, but I can't choose after all. I can't do it. What do you mean, kitten? I can't choose between the three of you. Oh God, don't cry. You're just all such. You're all so wonderful. I can't imagine having to choose just one of you to be my girlfriend. Oh no, there's a tear. I hope they don't notice I'm crying. Well, maybe that doesn't have to be a problem. Doesn't have to be a problem? What do you mean by that? What if we all get into a relationship with one another? I mean, only if you're all comfortable with that idea. Yuki is absolutely adorable and I would love to be in a relationship with her, but I also think Natsuko and Haruka each have their own charms that make them cute too. And I love cute girls. Well, I don't see a problem with that. Yuki means a lot to me, but so do you guys. I guess what I'm saying is, I wouldn't mind being in a relationship involving the four of us. I was just thinking the same thing. It'd be such a shame to keep all the love just between two people, wouldn't it? I want to share my love with all of you. That's a wonderful idea. I'd love that. Then I guess it's settled then. And hence came the end of Yuki's palpitating, passionate, phenomenal, and quite frankly proficient quest for a hot girlfriend. The story of how I managed to get a girlfriend within the first hour of my high school life, have her break out with me, and have three hot girls ask me on consecutive dates, only end up dating all of them, all in a week. There's a real lengthy sentence, sorry about that, but the point is, I've not only achieved my goal of getting a hot girlfriend, but I've also surpassed it by getting three loving, also very hot girlfriends. Truly a chaotic mess, but most definitely not unwelcome. Yuki's, yep, all of that. So, you're hopeless at this. Don't be so mean. Spicer, why don't you let me do it? You too, kitten? You know you're hopeless at technology. I can't believe you can't do something as simple as connecting to a video call. Ah, you've spent too much time with Haruka. I still remember when you blushed over every single thing. I'm sorry, here's a kiss. They grew up so fast. Having fun over there? Natsu! Aww. Oh yeah, because Chinatsu graduates and all that jazz. 4:20, blaze it! Hi, Chinatsu. Anyway, it's 4:20 in the morning. How's college? Tiring, but I'm recharging just by looking at your cute faces. Ah, a year has passed since then. Chinatsu has already graduated, Beautification, Chinatsu has left with just the three of us. Haruka has become the resident snack provider in place of Chinatsu, and Spicer is still her usual energetic self. We video call Chinatsu whenever we have a chance and update each other on what's going on with our lives. When's your next break? Let's see, I can probably get some time off next month. That's quite some time away. Looks like someone misses Natsu. Don't act like you don't. Hey, don't start bickering now. How would you guys like to visit my campus then? I could show you guys around. That sounds great. Oh, Haruka, you're interested in Chinatsu's school, right? This would be the perfect chance for you to get a tour. Then it's settled. We'll be visiting you next month at your place, Natsu. I can't wait, but enough about me. How are things over on your side? We'll spend some time updating Chinatsu on what she's missed. Oh, Spicer, you never change. It's hardly my fault. Yuki usually stops me before things get out of hand, and she puts it. But she doesn't even bother this time. Well, yeah, it gets tiring because of your impulse control over time. Yuki! You've definitely been spending too much time with Haruka. I'll take you out for a boba later without her. Boba? Yuki, you're drooling. And Spicer, I fear for what it would be like if Yuki were to spend too much time with you instead. We'd have twice the amount of fun, of course. More like twice the amount of cleanup to take care of. Have you already forgotten the trouble you got us into last week? Like I said, it was hardly my fault. I miss you guys. I miss you too, Natsu, Chinatsu. You just miss her tea. And the fact that she protects you from trouble. Prepare for trouble and make it quadruple. That's not true. That's not true. I honestly couldn't be happy with the way things have turned out. True end. That is definitely the true end. Thanks for playing. You could get out of here. The game's over. You're supposed to be 4-4 breaking. Right. Bye and thanks once again. Lovely. There's nothing else to it. There's no like super secret Sith ending, is there? Okay. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. This has been Yuki's palpitating, passionate, phenomenal, and quite frankly proficient quest for a hot girlfriend, but we ended up with 3 of them, honestly, and I find that the charisma in this game is certainly something that you want to check out for your own eyes, you know, outside of a video, by downloading it, providing a comment or something to give back to the developers for making this short, sweet, simple game. So, simple games are not bad, by the way. There are games which are complex, which are good, but there are games which are simple, but are also good. Also on the same level quality of good. Good in their own different ways. So I thoroughly enjoyed this adventure for what it is. It's so funny. Thank you so much for watching. See you all in the next time of a video on the channel. There won't be any more videos on this game. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves.